Capricorn, hi and welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, and or midheaven Venus sign in Capricorn. However, if you just happen upon this video, then I am sure that there's a message for you and I hope that it finds you well. What is going on? I don't know. I just feel like you guys are kind of all over the place. And let me show you why I feel that way. What came out for you was the Seven of Wands, followed by the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. Obstacles position, what came out for you was the Chariot card, followed by the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands. Okay, and then coming into the end of July and ways to move forward or what you need to focus on to move out of these energies, what came up was the Queen of Cups, followed by the Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups as an outcome card. Okay, first and foremost, if you hear nothing else, if you grasp nothing else out of this video, understand that not everybody that is in your life is going to want the best for you, okay? There are going to be some people that are going to try to misdirect your energies and deter you off of the path that you have been traveling on thus far, okay? Understand that and meet that reality with love and compassion and understanding, because everybody has seeds of jealousy that are sown within them, right? So as another person is ascending on their journey and is perceived to be doing better than them, right, it is uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, the only reason why they are where they are going, right, and why they're doing so well is because they believe in themselves and they trust in themselves and they do essentially what is best for them, regardless if anybody is following behind them or not. So your overall theme that I'm getting now with this mid-month reading is to do you for you. Only move on the things that are really going to bring you emotional fulfillment and contentment and happiness. You know what I'm saying? Be okay with going at it alone if you have to cut some people out of your circle that are proving to be a little bit more toxic than beneficial in your life, because this is envious energy. You could be doing this too. You feeling attacked, you making excuses. So this can definitely be your own energy. Understand that's what's going to hold you back though. If you keep on with making excuses. Because nobody's going to believe in you and do for you if you're not doing for yourself. So that is something to definitely consider. But I do question who it is that you are fighting with. Is this your own internal energy or are you fighting with other people? Are these close friends? Are these family members? What's going on? I feel like there is some conflict, but you're kind of sick of the nonsense. I'm getting this because you're realizing it's not sustainable. It is not of your highest good. It does not benefit you in any form or fashion. And I think realizing this is what brings you success. Or you might be the mediator. You might have recently, in the most recent past, depending on when you come across this video, had to come in between a situation, especially as it can pertain to your group of friends or just people that you really care about. And you had to get in between and make people realize that it does no good to fight within you guys, because you guys have so much that is already going on in your own personal life and other demons externally that you need to be fighting. You don't want to be fighting with your friends and family. You don't want there to be a division. Did I say that right? A division between your friends and family, okay? It's better to be a team than to always be trying to tear each other down. So that may be the case. You may be fed up with that if these are people that you just don't know. This can be your coworkers, people that you're working with. This can be people that you don't know if you have a social media presence, or you do or deal with communications, because the sword speaks about communicating, like verbal communication. If you have like a podcast or you're on the radio, something like that, like you're well known in that regard, and there are fans that are just always coming against you, so you don't necessarily know these people. It's like, to hell with them. And that's what I'm hearing. To hell with them. They can fight amongst themselves, because you have other things that you need to be focusing on and working towards and being worried about. So that can very well be the case, and that would be the right thing to do in this situation, because misery loves company. You know, people will try to drag you into their situations that is really none of your business. So be very intolerant when it comes to that, other people trying to bring their drama upon you in your life. Don't accept that. When it comes to these obstacles, you guys are very misguided. You're misdirected, only because this is in the obstacle position. Because if this were anywhere else, this would talk to having a focus, having like tunnel vision, and moving towards your goals and moving towards the things that you just simply desire. But I feel like this is the opposite of that, right? Because you're letting other people get to you. You're letting other people get you down. Some people might be trying to throw dirt on your name or your reputation. You might be filing a lawsuit or have filed a lawsuit, and you will be successful in that. Just this card doesn't have to be here. The Queen of Swords is here. She doesn't take no mess, honey. Bring it to me and I will handle it accordingly. I will handle it legally. So, hey, there you go. Don't let people just treat you any kind of way. But for some of you, you definitely are misguided. You have anxiety. You're stressed out. Feeling overwhelmed. Right? This can be a card of overthinking. Simply because you may have these thoughts in your mind and you're not writing them down. So that can be a way to release this energy that you are feeling at this time if you feel conflicted with this Eight of Swords energy. Why are you letting the things that other people say affect you so much? Look at that. Where does that stem from? And have heart-to-heart conversations with the person that it all started with, if you can, if they are still living, right? Because they do owe you an apology for that. And then in doing that, you guys can both actually really heal each other. Okay. And this is kind of some of the similar energies I was picking up when I did Sagittarius's reading. So some of you might be dealing with a Sag or just another fire sign that may have Sag also in their natal placement. So definitely check out that video, okay? I always recommend that everybody just watch all 12 videos, because by the time I'm done with them, I feel like it's one cohesive message for everybody, including myself. So there's that. Definitely feel free to watch all of my videos. But you guys definitely will come to a point of healing or understanding by the end of the month. Some of you guys may also be psychically attuned to those in your external environment, so you can better easily read and understand what their intentions are and who is really more of a malignant person in your life and who you can definitely get rid of. But if it's not that, then you're better just able to understand other people's emotions and empathize with them, which also stems from your own knowing of who you are as a person within yourself, right? Doing that self-reflection. As you understand self, you understand others. And you can very well transmute that energy into something that is more positive and something that is more conducive to everybody's growth. Right? Don't gossip unless it's a way for you to generate money. Like, if you're not making money by gossiping, you're doing yourself a disservice. Figure out what your craft is. Some people were made to just talk bad about people, but you could be like Perez Hilton and start a blog, right? Or start a vlog, get on YouTube and start bad mouthing people and make a coin for it at the very least, if that is what your talent is. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying it makes no sense to sit around and do it otherwise. But definitely do you for you in July. If you've been having arguments within your own romantic relationships, or if this is about a maternal figure, you've had enough of that. Okay, I'm hearing enough is enough with that. I can't go any longer, right? I can't do this anymore. They really don't even want to be fighting with you either, if this is a girlfriend, boyfriend, or a mother or a father figure. But I feel like the resolution would come from, again, an apology being made. Taken just needs to be given back, whether that be an apology due to somebody being disrespectful, just having a quick mouth, right? Having temper tantrums, anger issues. Resolve that within yourself, and or that other person needs to. But definitely have an apology. That's what's stopping you from being able to move forward. So get that so that you can move forward, so that the relationship can move forward. If somebody's been a little bit more standoffish in the relationship and you feel like you guys have been disconnected and you really don't know which direction the relationship is going in, they will come back and apologize, or confront you and apologize and let you know what's been going on. And they will return back to being this emotionally receptive person. The person that they were when you met them. Just being more open and just emotional. I don't know. That's what's coming up. I don't know how to word that. But there's going to be a change in behavior. If that's what's been the issue with your relationship with your mother, she will come to realize that you were lacking in that love growing up, and will be able to better provide that as long as you express what you've been feeling and how that has affected you growing up until this point. So, but for some of you single males, you could have two options between an air sign and a water sign. Both women are about their business. One is more mysterious with this Queen of Cups energy, potentially psychic, and has darker hair, just has a very alluring personality. You feel safe, you feel like you can open up with this person. And the other is a little bit more quick-witted, has a very like dry sense of humor, lighter hair, lighter in complexion even. You guys can banter back and forth, and that might be attractive to you if you want to put a spin on the Seven of Wands and the Six of Wands energy. And you might be torn between deciding who to choose and who could be best suited for you in this next stage of your life. You might be leaving the air sign for a water sign if you've been in a relationship. It's been on your mind, like you knew when you got in the relationship with the air sign that it really wasn't going to work out, and so you sever those ties, which brings success, and you're able to finally move forward towards the person that you've been dreaming about. You might get some backlash from other people. They can't believe that you've done that. That other person might be upset with you, but at the end of the day, again, you have to do what is best for you, who makes you happy, who makes you feel romantic. I don't know, if people have been giving you hell at work, it's okay. Okay, because once you put your foot down, everybody will come back in line. You know, they will get information with this Six of Wands energy. And if they don't, it's nothing to you but to do it and apply elsewhere and find another job. Right? If it's going to compromise your own health and your vitality and stress you out, then you may need to look elsewhere. Okay? And let them know that you are not afraid to do that. So that's what's coming up for you guys as far as chakras are concerned. Just balance all of them, okay? And if you're unfamiliar with chakra systems, how they work and how to balance them, I will leave the link in the description box below. Definitely check that out. But at this time, if this did resonate for you, give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more. I need some food. So I'm done talking to you guys. I will see you in August.